Oh, Who is it, Meyer? The Bounty Hunter. As in the Bounty Hunter. The one with the Holovid show and the action figures and the quadruple digit kill count. I'm putting him through.
Matthew Dimitrescu Richter scale. We've never spoken before, but I trust that you know who you're talking to.
We know who you are, Bounty Hunter. I doubt there's a mech warrior alive who doesn't. You don't mind my asking, what the hell are you doing here?
Same thing as you are, only faster and better. My crew's packing up the Bauman Group's inventory as we speak. It'll work best for me if you just withdraw from combat right now. I'll give you a few minutes to decide.
He's off the line. We just got threatened by a celebrity, so are we withdrawing? If we turn tail and run, the bounty hunter will probably shoot us in the ass on the way out of the door. The man has a reputation. Even if he doesn't, the hit to our reputation will be enormous. Imagine us running away on the highlight reel of the next season of Bounty Hunters. You think anyone would want to hire us after that? On the other hand, if we fight him and win, we'll be famous. We could jack up our rates. Hell with it, we're pushing forward. If the bounty hunter wants a piece of us, we'll give it to him. Let's see how good this guy really is. I like this. Hell yeah. Hey everyone, welcome to Bite Size Battletech here on Way Too Late TV. I'm your host Sam, and today we're going to be continuing the Of Unknown Origin Flashpoint. It's the next phase of it. It's a very, very long Flashpoint, but we're doing it in parts as it unlocks, basically. So the next mission, we may as well just head right over to the big board and continue on. So let's do that. All right, here we are at the big board, and we're going to be going to a system called Independence and continuing the Of Unknown Origin Flashpoint. This one is actually called Hunting Season. Well, let's just hear what Farah has to say. This is exciting, Commander. Our first real lead in the hunt for the Dobrev. If we find that derelict, we may find the answer to the single greatest mystery of our age. 150,000 C-bills to get there and 24 days. Let's go. Rumble seat. The Argo's command deck begins shaking. Again. I can't stand this anymore, Samir says. This has been happening every 2.5 hours like clockwork. It makes me want to break something. Every 2.4 hours, to be precise. Dr. Murad's tone is infuriatingly reasonable. And only while the Argo is under thrust. Samir flashes you an exasperated look. Why can't we get this fixed? After 17 seconds, the shaking stops. Right on schedule. Tell everyone to live with it? Ask Dr. Murad to try again to fix it? Or 100,000 C-bills in Argo structural reinforcement? Finally recalibrate the rotation controllers. I can't do that one because I haven't done the controllers yet, unfortunately. And my hair is also being unreasonable. I'm gonna ask Dr. Murad to fix it. Oh. You say, Dr. Murad, can you please make another effort to solve this? We would all feel better. I will try, Commander. However, it is clearly something deep and fundamental with the Argo's design. It's likely this was an issue even when the Argo was newly built. 7 hours and 3 shakier than usual episodes later, Dr. Murad is no closer to fixing the problem. It's definitely the rotation mechanism waking up while the habitat pods are folded. The safeties are preventing it from moving, so nothing is actually happening apart from the shaking. I believe it's a fault in the software, but making changes there would be incredibly dangerous. So it's safer to leave it as is, you ask? Yes, Commander, it's annoying but perfectly safe. For now. Morale decreased by 2. Which takes me off of my perfect morale and puts me back at 48. Damn. High-capacity power conduits are done, at least. Let's go to ship upgrades and work on the structural reinforcement, then. 4 days to independence. Alright. Hunting season. High orbit. Independence. Okay, people, the Bauman Group's distribution center is smack dab in the center of an uninhabited jungle in Independence's equatorial greenbelt. We're gonna fight our way to the distribution center, find out where they've taken the Dobrev, and liberate as much exotic contraband as the Leopard can carry. It can't be that easy. It's never that easy. It won't be. The Bauman Group has a particularly well-armed cavalry lance patrolling just outside of our projected AO. If we attack the distribution center before we deal with them, they'll have plenty of time to circle around and outflank us. Sounds like a situation to avoid. It is, and that's why we're going to play this one safe. Rather than mounting a direct assault on the facility, I'm sending our mech warriors down on the outer edge of the Bauman Group's territory. If the intel that Darius's contacts gave us checks out, we'll catch the Op Force cavalry lance with its pants down. And if it doesn't check out, that'll tell us something too. Works for me. Dr. Murad, have you brought the Motherborn back out yet? 2 steps ahead of you, Commander. I'll put it on the view screen.
Commander Dimitrescu, I have been informed of your impending combat drop. When you've taken the Bauman Group's distribution center, please send word to engineering. Dr. Murad and I will stand ready to analyze any and all data that you recover.
Alternatively, you could, I don't know, maybe help us out? I mean, we didn't haul your combat drones all the way out here for nothing.
If your lance requires assistance, I will of course provide it. A word of caution, however, my combat drones are a limited resource. When they are damaged or destroyed, I have no way of replacing them. Nobody aboard this ship has the specialized knowledge required to repair an SLDF combat drone, including me. Those functions were governed by dedicated systems aboard my orbital platform.
And you're not on your platform anymore. Wonderful. Mama Bear's right, Meyer. We should keep the drones in reserve until we actually find the Dobrev. I've got the feeling we're gonna need them. Sounds like a plan to me. I'm sure that our lance can handle the Bauman Group and its associates. We'll find out soon enough. Let's get down there, Kristen. The sooner we engage the enemy, the more time we'll have to hit the distribution center. Okay. Hunting season. Like I said, the Bauman Group's distribution center is heavily defended, so we're going to approach this as a 2-stage operation. For this first stage, you're going to descend at the outermost edge of the Op Force territory and engage their patrolling cavalry. Take out as many vehicles and mechs as you can to clear the way for an assault on the distribution center. The Bauman Group's made a lot of money off of the Dobrev. We're going to find out where they took it and get a piece of the profits for ourselves while we're at it. 2.5 skulls, 0 C-bills rewards, 6 priority salvage, 27 max salvage. Alright, let's do this. And we've got our usual crew, Witness in the Highlander, Earthquake in the Black Knight, Glare in the Stalker, Deckhand in the Royal Phoenix Hawk. Let's go. I'll see you on the battlefield. According to our intel, the Bauman Group's cavalry lance should be patrolling through this AO. Get in there, hit them hard, and wipe them out. When the cavalry lance is on ice, you'll be clear to advance on Bauman's distribution center. Better move fast. I just intercepted a communication aimed at Notker Bauman's jump ship. Apparently, the distribution center is under attack. Yeah, that's confirmed. I'm picking up signs of explosions and laser fire. So much for our cautious approach. Can you get us over there now, Meyer? Can't risk it. The AO's too hot. You're just gonna have to deal with this problem before moving on to the next. With luck, the Op Force hired guns and whoever these new assholes are will soften up one another before we get there. Great.
Moving out.
We have contact. Commander, we're getting an incoming transmission from an unknown dropship. It isn't one of Bauman's, so it must belong to whoever's hitting the distribution center. Oh, shit. Who is it, Meyer? The Bounty Hunter, as in the Bounty Hunter. The one with the Holovid show and the action figures and the quadruple digit kill count. I'm putting him through.
Commander Dimitrescu of Richter Scale, we've never spoken before, but I trust that you know who you're talking to.
We know who you are, Bounty Hunter. I doubt there's a mech warrior alive who doesn't. You don't mind my asking, what the hell are you doing here?
Same thing as you are, only faster and better. My crew's packing up the Bauman Group's inventory as we speak.
Thanks for the heads up, I guess.
It was more of a friendly warning. You're gonna want to stay away from the distribution center until we're finished cleaning it out. Matter of fact, it'd work best for me if you just withdraw from combat right now. I'll give you a few minutes to decide.
He's off the line. We just got threatened by a celebrity. The man's a living legend, for God's sake. So, are we withdrawing? If we turn tail and run, the bounty hunter will probably shoot us in the ass on the way out of the door. The man has a reputation. Even if he doesn't, the hit to our reputation will be enormous. Imagine us running away on the highlight reel of the next season of Bounty Hunters. You think anyone would want to hire us after that? On the other hand, if we fight him and win, we'll be famous. We could jack up our rates. Hell with it. We're pushing forward. If the bounty hunter wants a piece of us, we'll give it to him. Let's see how good this guy really is. I like this.
Confirmed.
Hell yeah.
I'm there.
Gonna move the Royal Phoenix over here and sensor lock that 55 or the 60 or the 60. The 60 looks good. It's a vehicle. It's an SRM carrier. Oh, those things hurt. Just gonna go like that real quick. The SRM carriers really hurt, so the sooner I can actually take that out, the better. Wolverine, those are some really bad numbers, but they're all I've got, so I'm gonna take them. And they didn't really do too much. Black Knight can still be in cover and fire away. So, the Wolverine's gonna get some more lasers. Okay, that actually did a little bit of damage, I guess.
Yes, Commander.
And then the Stalker's going directly for the SRM carrier with, 50 missiles. Didn't do too much, but we'll deal with it.
Still out there, Dimitrescu? That's a shame! I was hoping you'd listen to basic instructions. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'll bet you were. Sorry to disappoint.
Hey, I'm sorry too. I was hoping you wouldn't have to order my associates to reduce you to your component materials. Unfortunately, you've taken that decision out of my hands.
Gods, Commander, we have company.
If by some miracle you manage to survive what's coming, feel free to drop me a line. Otherwise, this is goodbye, Commander. Do a better job picking your battles in the next life.
Oh, God. I'm picking up another inbound dropship, Commander. Keep your eyes open. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Ready to rock.
Alright. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then whatever's on that drop zone. So I need to start taking things out now. That's in range.
That, Commander.
I should have jumped because the jump actually gives me a lot of damage up. But either way, I'm going full face on this.
Engage target.
And it doesn't really do too much. Okay, whatever. Oh, they're going after each other. Oh, that is a relief.
I hear ya. What can I do for you?
All right, that actually just, that actually makes things a lot easier. The Baumans are going after the, bounty hunter, and the bounty hunter's going after the Baumans. Okay, that makes things a lot easier. Going after Head here. Head hit, pilot injured, that's good. Black Knight going after Head. If I can actually get a shot. May as well just go out of cover just to fire away. That left torso is looking bad. Wolverine's going to fire on the Phoenix Hawk and not do too much damage. 25 damage all overall. That's not much in the long scheme of things. Grand scheme of things, even. Let's fire at the Wolverine because I don't want to get the ire of the bounty hunter on me. And that'll take off the entire left torso and left arm. Yeah, CT destroyed. That's the power of that short-range missile carrier. That second dropship just touched down, Commander. Looks like it's dropped off one of Bauman's security teams. It's probably the same outfit that we could have bribed to stay home. You think we should have paid them off? Doesn't matter what we should have done, Yang. They're in our AO, and that makes them our problem. Commander, I'm adding them to your target list. Take them out. That's 12 mechs. 12 V4. My 4.
What are your orders, Skipper?
This is going to be interesting. You know what? I'm just gonna stay back and vigilance and brace, honestly.
Copy that, Commander.
Let's see what they do. Oh, they're going after my Phoenix Hawk. Okay, fudge. Fudge ripple ice cream. My hair is just giving me all sorts of business today, and I am not here for it.
Try aiming next time. See what you get.
It wants to do the Superman curl thing, and I am not... Okay, that's the SRM carrier. The SRM carrier is down. It took out one of the bounty hunter's mechs, and the bounty hunter did not enjoy that. I can't blame the bounty hunter for that.
I hear ya.
Okay, Highlander's going to pounce.
Nice sword.
And I do mean pounce. That was definitely a pounce. Gonna go after the Wolverine. Wolverine's down.
Gotcha.
Black Knight is also going to pounce. And Black Knight is going to go after that Hunchback. Ooh, Hunchback, yeah. Is that that's a punchback. Hole punch. I call them hole punches because they have an AC 20 in the right torso. And AC 20s are the most powerful ballistic cannon that you can get. They do like 100 and... No, it's 100 damage in one shot. It's like it's a gigantic mortar. And if you can take that right torso out, they are useless. There's two varieties of Hunchback. There's a flashback and a punchback.
Ready for orders.
And the flashback have 8 medium lasers in place of that AC 20. Right arm destroyed, which is not exactly what I wanted, but it really took all the armor and some of the structure off of that right torso. So that's good at least.
Skipper.
Royal Phoenix Hawk is going to go to work. In theory. Yeah, I guess it's just going to take out the frickin' Hunchback. It may as well. Going directly into the backplate. Do not pass go, do not collect $200.
Tango is
Or
trash, Skipper.
C-bills. Those guys are moving forward. That's going after the Cicada. The Cicada is not happy about it. I'm very happy about it. Cicada just walks up and kicks me in the shin. To not much effect. Cicadas are, left arm destroyed, yeah. Cicadas are, armored with paper, essentially.
What can I do for you?
Watch this. I'm going to melee attack the cicada.
Come on, mech warriors. It's go time.
They're useless. The only thing a cicada is good for is running away. And spotting. They're very good spotters. Alright, we're going face on the, oh, actually I shouldn't, precision shot with that, because that's a snub PPC, which is good for wide shots. Griffin or Trebuchet? Trebuchet has the most damage on it, so we're going Treb. Okay, left arm destroyed, that takes off an LRM-15 and a medium laser. That's good, because those LRMs are, oh! You're going... rear...
Minor damage, Commander. Nothing to see here.
Okay, that's good, because that right there is an Inferno carrier that got behind me. Somehow. And that had carte blanche on my rear plate. And doesn't actually do too much damage. It just jacks up my heat gauge. And because I have a heat bank plus on, that doesn't do too much.
Commander.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it full of 60 missiles. No, 50 missiles. And with that said, it took a crap wad of damage, which is a metric measurement.
Ready to rock.
Alright, the, Phoenix Hawk's going to go right behind the, Griffin and go directly into the backplate. Do not pass go, do not collect 200 C-bills.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Highlander takes a little bit of damage, but not too much. Trebuchet gets sensor locked by the Bauman security force.
Waiting on you, Commander.
This Highlander turns all the way around and takes out that Inferno carrier.
All weapons.
Revenge!
Knocked out a vehicle.
That takes out the left torso. Thank you, Bauman Security Force. And then the Black Knight is going to move thusly. And try and take out the rest of that Trebuchet. And succeed.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Orders. Copy that.
Alright. Just gonna brace. In case someone finds it. Oh, okay, there's someone down there. I don't like that.
Yup.
Royal Phoenix is going to jump. See if I can get in the rear arc of that hunchback. And I can. Goodbye.
Fun time. Enemy eliminated. I hear ya. Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
That is a rifleman. Rifleman. I hate riflemen. Because they have rifles for arms. And the rifles are generally big guns. I'm just going to sprint with the Black Knight because the heat is getting a little oppressive.
Full throttle.
Standing by.
Stalker's going to move. Top of the hill. Fire away at that spider, maybe? No, that's 40% shot. No. 68. 97. There we go. Rifleman. Hello. It is now unsteady. The slightest breeze will knock it over. Stalker gets a head hit, but thanks to the cockpit mod, that does not send the pilot to the infirmary. I can take out the flea, in theory, or I can... Yeah, I can take out the flea.
Acknowledge. Locking on. All weapons.
Those things are really annoying to deal with
Target down.
because they have target baffles, which give them avoision pips no matter where they are.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Highlander, jump up, and jump down. Spider still has that, but Spider still has... I can hit with everything, or I can hit with a better shot with one thing. So I'm going to hit with everything.
Firing everything I've got.
And that did a number on it. That took out pretty much its entire left side. Or right side. Right side. I know directions. I do. I really do. I promise. Alright. Head hit, pilot injured. It's down to 2 of 3 health.
Good to go.
So let's move here and put it on its ass. Right torso destroyed, down to 1 of 3 health.
Critical hit, Commander.
And knockdown, which will put it in scrambled eggs territory. Pilot incapacitated. 0 of 3 health. Scrambled eggs. If you get that reference, then I'm sorry and yay.
Skipper. You got it. All weapons. Go.
There we go. 12 mechs, no waiting. That's the last of them, Commander. The AO is clear. Gods be praised. Banging knuckles with the bounty hunters isn't my idea of a good time. Incoming transmission.
I hear you just handed my friends a regulation ass-kicking. I suppose I should thank you for that. It'll give me something new to rib them about at our celebration party.
From where I'm standing, you don't have a lot to celebrate.
A hold full of contraband we just lifted says otherwise. I'd be happy to chat about it after we're all back in orbit. Drop me a line, Dimitrescu. I'll be waiting.
Mission successful.
Alright, so 0 C-bills. 3 kills for the Highlander, 1 for the Black Knight, 1 for the Stalker, and 5 for the Royal Phoenix Hawk. 2,500 XP across the board. No significant damage. I'll take a full Cicada, a full Hunchback. No. Full Spider, a full Trebuchet, and a full Rifleman. I got a lot of mechs to sell off here. The rest, I'll do later. Hunting Season 2, High Orb.
Gotta admit, Dimitrescu, I underestimated you badly. If we're ever in conflict with one another again, I won't send you my second stringers to chew on. I'm gonna come for you myself.
What happened down there was just business, Bounty Hunter. There's no reason for any animosity between our companies.
I'm glad you see it that way. Matter of fact, I got a drop shuttle on my way to your location right now. I realize that your company got the short end of the stick in this situation, so I've got a little peace offering for you. Sort of a consolation prize for the losing side.
What is it? Or I'll tell you where you can put your consolation prize. I'm gonna say, what is it?
Some wreckage my crew pulled from the distribution site scrap heap. Bits and pieces, nothing major, but they tell me you've never seen anything like them before. I figured your pal Vertanen might want to look over what we found, keep him occupied for a while at the very least.
How uncharacteristically generous of you. Is it just me, or does this strike anyone else as really, really suspicious? Like there must be a catch here level suspicious.
There's no catch, it's just a jumble of scrap, too damaged to resell. Besides, I don't have the space for it. My crew's already scooped up as much exotic contraband as our dropship can carry. Look, do you want this crap or not? I'd rather see it go to a worthy mech warrior than stay in the hands of some ivory tower shitheel. But if you're feeling antsy, I guess I could have my people toss it in a ditch.
We'll take it.
Good. I want us to part ways on decent terms. Never know who you're gonna get paired up with on a future gig. Catch you further on down the line, Commander. It's a small galaxy after all.
The bounty hunter disconnects the line, leaving your view screen empty. What an asshole. I mean, yeah, he gave us a crate of junk as a parting gift, but every damn word that came out of his mouth sounded like a veiled threat. That junk came from the Dobrev. It makes it a potential lead. The commander's right. There could be clues in that crate, evidence that'll lead us to whatever Notker Bauman took the Dobrev. I shouldn't have to remind you how important it is that we find that ship. You don't have to, Doc. Look, I'm suspicious of the bounty hunter's motives, but that doesn't mean I'm not excited. That scrap came from the Dobrev, a ship that we've already established to be full of sunshine and unicorns. Hell, I'd be surprised if my mech techs weren't sifting through it already. Whatever answers are in that crate, you'll get them, and I'll bring them to you as soon as I can. Just try not to get your hopes up, okay? Don't worry about us. Just focus on the task at hand. None of us are likely to forget that the bounty hunter is a nightmare of a person. While we're waiting for the chief's report, we should probably complete a few contracts to keep the cash flow moving in the right direction. We'll reconvene when we've got news about our crate, whatever that news may be. Let's find out what's in the crate. Piece of an Atlas D. Piece of a Zeus 6S. Generally junk except for the mech parts. And no payout. Because of course no payout. Why would there be a payout? But the payout itself is in the mech bay. Let's go to the selling area. I have 1.75 mil, okay? I have 3.77 mil. That was worth 2.02 million C-bills. Wow. One mission, 2.02 million C-bills. I'm quite happy with that, thank you. And, yeah, let's head over to the other big board and put a capstone on it, why don't we? Alright, thank you, Sam, and thank you all for watching. This has been Bite Size Battletech here over on Way Too Late TV. I've been Sam, your host, and you know, I really do enjoy doing these flashpoints. I really like the cutscenes, voicing them over for you. It gives me a little bit of practice doing little voices, even though sometimes I tend to lose the voices every once in a while, but, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, if you would like to join me anywhere on the internet, you can do so any time of the day, any day of the week at waytoolatetv.com. That is waytoolatetv.com, and at waytoolatetv.com you will find my Twitter, Twitter alternatives, my YouTube, which you're on right now, playlists for every series that I do, and a couple other bits and bobs that I'm sure you'll find entertaining. And that is all over at waytoolatetv.com. Catch the excitement. If you enjoy the video, feel free to hit the like button. It helps out. And, you know, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can do so by clicking my wonderful face up there. And if you would like to hit the notification bell to get notifications whenever new videos go live, you can do that too. So good night, my night owls. Sleep well. Boop. When you get there.